Let's Play.
Hello everybody and welcome back to 3 Men and a Let's Play. I'm Chris.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Pierce.
And I hate myself.
I guess we're still playing Cuphead. Welcome back. Episode 90.
1925.
We still haven't
When
figured
last
out...
we left off, we were following Pierce, Mike, Chris, and the rest of the gang.
That timer guy. Oh, it's this guy.
Yep.
Doneion, mystical genie of the lamp.
Doneion.
He draws a pot of greed, which allows him to draw
Shut
two
the fuck
cards
up.
from his deck. Fucking love that joke.
God, of course he had to give me the fucking full treasure chest.
Yeah, he's giving you the full Monty.
He's giving you the full finger.
Is full Monty nudity? Or is that just
no.
a
Full Monty?
Or is that like a hard-on?
I think you mean full frontal.
Do people call their dicks Monties? Oh, that's a back in the day
I call
thing.
my dick Crash and the boys.
I think I've heard
I call
someone's
I call mine
granddad.
the Mighty Boosh.
Mighty Boosh.
Because it takes you on a journey through time and space, dog.
Oh.
One time my balls subsided and took over my dick, and it was the boys and Crash.
Hanya!
That is a stern sarcophagus.
That is a very serious sarcophagus.
Looks like he's wearing glasses.
But he's so happy.
I think he is, or he's an emoji. Did they have emoji back in the 50s? Or 30s?
30s. 34, actually.
Hey, do you guys remember that thing that I was going to bring up to you guys?
Gator skin lids?
Nope.
Jewish vampire
Jewish
babies?
vampires?
They're Jewish vampires?
Jewish
Vampire babies.
Well, I mean, they would grow up to be regular vampires, wouldn't they?
It's
Well,
complicated.
vampires really...
Vampire babies!
Yeah, they've kind of got a show.
Oh, he's a sad
They make
sarcophagus
our
now.
dreams come true.
Aw.
Nanny said we couldn't do anything today, but instead, I bit the shit out of her.
Oh, holy fuck. I would watch that. God.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we were talking about Atari. There's an episode of
talking about
Muppet Babies. This is my favorite, where they play Atari games.
Did they?
Oh, really?
I think they don't call it Atari because they can't, but
Yeah.
it was like they had a fucking system with the little black cartridges.
Dude,
I didn't
awesome.
even know what it was at the time. I was like, that's a crazy video game system they got there.
So, you know what pisses me off?
What grinds your gears, bud?
What really grinds my gears is when I moved into the house that we're at now, this lady owned it before us and left a bunch of shit in her shed. And one of the things I found was a box of like 20 or 30 black cartridges, and I was like, what the fuck are these? And I thought they were 8-track tapes, and I was like, oh, they're Atari tapes, or cartridges, and I was like, but I don't have an Atari, so we threw them away. And now I'm like, fuck, dude, I wish I would have saved those, because I totally would have gotten an Atari by now. Just like
Damn.
that one time when we went over to our buddy Hector's, and him and his brother, him and his cousin,
They were breaking up NES cartridges.
yeah, they found like 40 NES games in a whole collection up in the attic, and I guess because they couldn't get any of them to work, or they couldn't get a couple to work, they assumed the whole thing was broken and just started smashing them with a hammer. I think I saved like 2 cartridges, but then I put them in my collection, and like a year later sold that collection. Yeah, it was bad. Most of
sounds
them were
horrifying.
destroyed.
And they just didn't know. It was horrible.
They might have had something valuable.
They did. I guarantee you they did. They had a lot of original classics.
I'm pretty sure.
Like, they had a lot of good-looking games. I know they had both Zeldas.
Ooh.
I'm pretty
Well-
sure they broke a gold cartridge, too.
That was, yeah, they broke both gold Zeldas. I saw
I
them.
think the gold Zeldas
Son
are
of
like
They're harder to
maybe
find.
10.
They're harder to find.
I'm
I thought the
almost
gray
there.
Zeldas were the hard ones.
Nope, the gold Zeldas are the harder ones to find, because the gold Zeldas are limited edition. Like, the first batch release was gold. After that, they started making them gray.
Huh.
Because I've got a gold Zelda 2, but I had a gray Zelda 1.
Huh.
And that was the
Okay.
easier one to find. Gold Zelda 1's harder to find.
Gotcha.
In my
kill me.
experience, anyway.
Thank
I could
you.
be wrong. It could be the reverse.
I just need to get that death out of the way.
Gosh darn it. I just wish I could remember. I was thinking about it all day. I was like, man, when we record tonight, I gotta bring up some of the guys. And I'd be like, hey, do you blokes remember this thing? And you guys would be like,
Kill me.
yeah! And we'd laugh and cavort.
I don't know what I wish I could just reach into your head and pull it out for you, man.
Yeah, I don't know what any of you guys are talking about, but you say yeah, same here.
This genie's kicking my ass, that's what it is.
Yeah, is he throwing donuts, or I guess that's all
He's
jewelry.
throwing everything at me, and I hate it.
I guess it wouldn't make sense that donuts that's a fucking diamond ring.
Now you
Whatever.
gotta- So, God, really?
Okay, so clearly we all know what this reminds us of.
What?
Aladdin.
Well, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So I have a story about Aladdin.
All right.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm a big Disney family. A lot of my families work at Disney. Family members work at Disney. It's a big Disney family. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of Disney when I was a kid. My aunt used to have like every Disney movie ever made on VHS, and we used to watch them all the time. One of my favorite movies was Aladdin, and I remember asking my dad one time, and I was like, Dad,
What's the point?
can you give me a copy of Aladdin? I want Aladdin. Can I watch Aladdin? I must have asked him like 1,000 fucking times, and finally my dad snapped, and he was like, fine. And he went to the Cumberland Farms up the road, and he found a fucking VHS copy of Aladdin.
Oh my god.
But it was not Disney's Aladdin. It was a bootleg Aladdin.
Yeah.
And it was awful. But it was also awesome. And I learned to love that Aladdin because that's what I had. So I watched this tape of Aladdin like 1,000 times, and a couple years ago, I ended up finding it again, and I've forgotten again what it is. It'll come up in my Facebook, whatever. But it was a really good knockoff Zelda. It was a really good knockoff Aladdin.
It was such a strong Aladdin that it came off as Zelda.
Damn.
I remember the voice acting was really bad, but like the voices were really good and catchy. Like I remember the voice of Aladdin, it was very distinct. I think that's how I found the movie was because I heard the voice actor in something else, and I was like, dude, that's fucking Aladdin! But like, shitty Aladdin! And I looked him up, and sure as God's got sandals, it was shitty Aladdin.
Nice.
And I found
What was that?
It's my story about
Did you have
shitty
the frame
Aladdin.
stutter?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail your story, bud.
You're okay.
Oh, I know I'm okay, but I'm
I saw
fucking pissed.
what happened to you, and I don't feel like I was interrupted, and I don't feel attacked.
You should.
I felt attacked.
Because I'm attacking you. Because fuck.
And he pulls out a knife.
I'm gonna give the genie one more line, and I'm gonna switch over to the clown. Because this guy, like, I'm almost there. And it's annoying.
You've gotten really close, dude. I think you should just keep up.
Yeah.
Just keep plucking away at it. Don't let yourself get out of the groove by going to another boss.
I'm already at 1 health.
Why did the sword have
One
teeth?
lesser. The sword has teeth.
Yeah, they all have teeth.
Yeah.
It's not enough that they're swords.
Nope.
That
It's gonna
seems
eat
like
your
a
face.
hat on a hat.
Did we comment on Labyrinth?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did.
On Labyrinth.
Have we ever made a joke about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Draw 2 conclusions. Roy! You should just parry it, not hit it.
I'm getting hypnotized by the
I really didn't stack up.
Ah! It broke! But, oh shit, the sand! It's spinning. It's very hypnotic.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I don't know. He's talking about being hypnotized by sand.
The background, it's spinning.
I just think it's
And
coarse.
What about it?
And
It's
it gets
always been
everywhere.
spinning.
It's just really hypnotizing.
I guess.
I'm just kind of spacing out, man. It's hypnotic. It's got my vision, man.
Well, don't be a little sap and be stronger mentally about it.
Never noticed they laugh.
Yeah.
You ever noticed the butt crack that Chris has pointed out a couple times before?
Mike pointed out all the entire last few episodes with him.
Butt crack.
Yeah, I don't think.
looks like a butt crack.
I don't think I've ever.
like a butt crack. Your face looks 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 like a butt crack. Your face
Premium
looks like a
entertainment
butt crack.
from
Your face
Pierce,
looks
by the
like a
way.
butt crack.
I don't think I've ever heard Chris say butt crack.
Butt crack.
I didn't hear that.
No one will hear that.
Everyone will hear that.
No. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, everyone hear me say the word really low, you know.
To be clear, the word you're talking about is butt crack.
Yeah. That's the word.
You didn't even actually say it that time, you piece of shit. I'm calling you out. I actually leaned in and said, butt crack.
Fine.
No. I read your lips. You came in with a C and ended with a B. You said cup brat.
Let me see if I can do
I
it.
said crack pipe.
Butt crack.
Butt rock.
No, we're not talking about that playthrough.
Oh, are we talking about Ninja Sex Party and their dick rock?
Dick rock.
Yeah, that's what Ninja Sex Party does. They rock your dick off with dick rock.
That's smart marketing shit.
They don't actually do that. I've been trying to get them to take it from me.
Oh, really?
Ninja Sex Party, coin it, dude. Dick rock.
Yeah, you can have credit. Just what do we want?
Watch a video of ours.
What are our demands?
Our demands is for you guys to keep making amazing music and continuously rock my dick off.
Say butt crack into your mic really quiet.
Yeah. Danny and Aaron of Game Grumps, who clearly watch our show. Next episode, we want you to lean in real close to your mics and say butt cracks. That way we know you watch the show, and all of our fans will know when they see it on Game Grumps that Game Grumps watch us.
Nice. Because they are regular viewers.
Yeah, if you guys don't actually hear them say butt crack in the next episode,
It's
which
because they don't.
first off, could take a couple weeks due to editing and all that. But
Time travel.
Yeah, if you don't hear them say it's because they said it really, really low, like this.
Right? Let me. Butt crack. I don't get it.
Mike, bad Mike.
Damn it. Ugh.
Who's warned you about the spray bottle before, Mike?
Are those poops?
No,
Finger
those
poops.
are olives.
They're finger poops.
You finger poops?
Olive, the other reindeer.
Finger
Wasn't there a
poops.
movie about Olive?
Yes, Olive, the other reindeer.
Oh.
It was a Christmas special, and the joke was
Alright, watch
that
out for the
Santa
hoops.
was like, "Oh, we don't have
Yeah.
Rudolph, but we can make it with the help of Olive, the
What
other
the
reindeer," meaning all of the other reindeer, the group of them. But the dog Olive thought it meant her.
Yeah, you know what else? All of us should come back later.
No,
What?
this is Cupheads are longer. Remember?
Oh.
We talked about this, Mike, before the episode.
I thought we talked about them not being longer.
Right after we dropped our communal kid off at our wife's house.
At the pool?
Our ex-wife.
I left him at the pool.
We, as 3 Men and Let's Play, have a singular
He
kid
said he could
and
swim
an
by himself. I
ex-wife.
said, prove it.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? I left him by the pool.
The
Were
three
we
of
supposed to
us.
take him to the wife?
The three of us.
The wife.
That one wife.
The three of us, as a business, married a single person, had a child with
Going
them, and then
down.
divorced them.
Excuse me. We are a corporation?
Mrs. Let's Play.
One more kill.
Yeah.
You said your husband's failed to show up and pay child support for your child, Blobby. Is there anything else you'd like to say, ma'am? Thank you for your time, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can get your parking validated. Just talk to the secretary as you leave.
Who's the secretary?
I don't know.
Mr. Producer doubles.
It's
I see
him.
Mr. Producer in like a business dress suit.
You in a doggo suit?
Yeah. He just takes off his producer hat.
Because he thinks being a secretary means he has to have a skirt. I've
Aw.
seen it in all the movies.
Coco's living in the 40s.
That's Daisy's voice. Sorry, Coco is. I've seen it in all the movies. I have to make it slightly deeper.
Pierce has a voice for every doggo that he knows.
And they're very similar. Because there's Daisy, and she's just all the time going, "What are you doing, Pierce? You're doing my voice and you are making me sound funny and I have a speech impediment." And then there's Evie, or Brittany's dog, who is just like Daisy but is more high-pitched and a little bit more up. And then there's Coco and Blue, who are both deeper voices, where it's just varying degrees of slightly southern, but also kind of the same impediment as Daisy. And they're both about the same pitch.
My dog is a
And I don't
breed.
have one for Crash, because Crash is his own entity. He's like Darwin from the Wild Thornberries. He doesn't speak English.
I always picture it as like chipmunk chattering.
Yeah.
Or echolocation or some shit.
You're like, "Hey boys, how's it going?" And Blue looks and he's like, "Finally, god damn it! Oh, fuck!
It only took me like 2 hours.
You actually did it. Way not to be a piece of shit." Okay, now you have to do it again without getting hit.
Yep. I got an A-. I'll live with that.
I thought I saw puppy meter.
No, he's got to get a P to be perfect.
Oh, what do I get to do? Let's find something new.
Cool.
Jimmy the Great.
Jimmy.
I'm glad I got that magical bastard
What's
on
in
my
here?
list.
What's new to do? What's this? Nothing?
I forgot what I was saying before you killed him.
Dude,
Yeah, you can only go in buildings that move.
I have no money.
You have one
I think
card.
that's true. The only places you can go are buildings that move.
Yeah. Fuck off.
oh.
What was I saying?
Let's see if I
You're
can get
talking about dogs, I hope.
How if I can get a new super?
remember.
Can we talk about dogs?
Let's talk about dogs. So my favorite thing to do with my dog is he'll be on the couch next to me, just sleeping, doing his own thing, and I'll just fully absorb him with love and be like, he hates all of it. I'm like, you're learning to love this.
Dude, I'll do that to Daisy, and then I'll pamper her until she's just super happy, and then I'll smother her with love until she's unhappy, and then I'll pamper her and pat her until she is happy, and rinse and repeat.
I try to do that with my dog, and he'll either get upset or he gives up.
Have you... Okay, Chris, you might remember this. Mike, I don't know if you remember this. My brother once showed me this fucking video.
Okay.
And it was like one of these old MTV videos.
Yeah.
And it was this guy being interviewed as like a scientist. And the guy was like, "So tell me about your recent experiments." And the guy goes, "Yes, thank you. I have recently been studying in a field I like to call monkey torture." And and immediately leads in with that shit. And you're like, "What?" So like, immediately you're like, "What the fuck did he just say?" And he's like, "And in this experiment that I call monkey torture, I like to torture monkeys. I do silly things like put them in a cage and hold bananas just out of their reach. And I shout rude things at them like, 'You will never have this banana! You do not deserve this banana!' And the monkeys shriek and recoil in terror as I eat the banana in front of them. And like, he says all this fucked up stuff. He does the best one though. He goes, sometimes the most effective torture I've found for the monkeys is to place them on a car and drive them to the edge of the jungle and just park the car and let them see what they're missing and make them think I'm going to release them. Sometimes I even go outside and dance and frolic just outside the car window. And then I promptly turn around and drive home.
That's dark.
Yeah! He's like, "I found this to be the most effective in monkey torture." And he would always say it weird like that. Like he was like, it sounds, it's modern anthropology. It's very, very understandable monkey torture. It was super fucked up, dude. I don't know what the name of the thing is called. I'm sure you can find it up by looking up monkey torture. Actually, you know what? You might not like what you find if you look that up.
Yeah, don't go Google
That's a 50-50
monkey torture.
shot. Google it up, monkey
Turn
torture.
safe search on.
You can do it on YouTube. That way you won't find actual monkey torture.
Whoa! You jizzed. That was
I couldn't hold it in.
straight up white fluids coming out of your head, which is not where jizz comes from, I guess.
Anybody here ever taste jizz?
Once.
I don't believe so.
What do you mean you don't believe so? Like, I feel you should be pretty goddamn sure. I mean, I know I've tasted it. I'm sure. So how are you uncertain? You weirdo.
I once ate something that looked like jizz,
What do you?
but I think it was coffee creamer.
No, I have not personally. No.
It smelled like jizz, but I'm sure it was just an eclair.
The guy said it was homemade.
No joke though, one time I did get a pizza from Hungry Howie's, and as I got in my car, I was just like, man, this smells like semen!
Oh god!
I was like, what the fuck? And I opened it up to see if it was just like covered in jizz.
Was it?
No!
Only a quarter of it was.
Yeah, it was just like 2 slices. I was like, I'll eat around it.
They only wanted it on half.
I'll eat it. No, it was a perfectly
Oh
fine
my
pizza.
God,
There's
I'm
nothing
getting
wrong.
gang raped by
I
dog
don't know, just
balloons.
something about the mixture of the toppings
Gross.
and the cardboard, and it was just like, I was like, this reeks of semen. And I was just like, I did a Snapchat, and I was like chewing the pizza. I was like, yep, tastes like semen. I just kept eating.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna give this guy one last run. Son of a bitch.
I mean, come on, it's 2017. Who hasn't eaten a little semen by accident? Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Someone's like, he gets me.
He's like, hey man, that's funny. You know, funny thing you mentioned that just last week I actually ate some semen. I was like, hey, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, I just walked around the corner and the dick fell in my mouth. You know.
I was like, hey, oh, sure, how the dick falls in my mouth while I'm making this dick shaped sucking motion. And then boom, that was a dick, and it was like sploosh. And I was
You
like,
know, happens every day.
happens every day. I was just walking to get a cup of coffee. Boom, dick in my mouth.
One of these days I look up and there's a pervert masturbating in the window.
He's like, hey, oh, look at my semen. I'm like, what?
I'm standing there going, hey!
I got a little drop of that semen in my mouth.
He
And I was
jizzes
like,
in my mouth.
I was like, hey, oh, this is what jizz tastes like. Now I have a point of reference. Whenever I go tell somebody to suck a dick, I know what they're going to end up with.
Man, I'm liking all these examples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of how it could just naturally happen.
This is relatable dialogue.
Relatable. Everybody at home is like, yeah, I've had that moment. Sometimes you just open up the fridge and you open up that bottle and you're like, I'm gonna take a swig of milk, and then your mom's like, hey, oh, don't drink that sperm sample. And you're like, what?
I'm impressed that was a whole gallon.
I thought that was a milkshake. It was so thick and creamy.
Oh. Yeah, everybody's got that
God
one
damn
time when they come home and the dog's just laying on their back. And they're like, hey, Fido, I'm home. Fido wakes up and shablam.
I'm so excited to see you, Master. Rocking in the mouth. And you're just like, oh, no.
You were talking.
I'm sure this is what human semen tastes like, too.
I think dog semen is more like kind of yak semen.
Yeah. As it's a ground of reference.
Oh shit, I got yak semen in my mouth. How does that one happen? Well, here it is, yak hunting season. Fucking sure as God's got sandals, I hope I don't get yak semen in my mouth.
Well, you know drop bears? They have drop yaks, but they just jizz.
They just drop in your mouth and they're just like... It's kind of like, you know the face huggers in Alien, but with like...
Jizz.
Jizz. I remember one time somebody commented, they were like, yeah, I really like the show, but maybe you could do like fewer dick jokes. Here we are.
Too bad.
20 minutes of jizz jokes, bitch. Fucking how do you like us now?
Oh.
Just wait for the next fucking 400 and something episodes.
To give a little context to the dog thing, Pierce was actually talking about a story with a dog that would jizz.
Oh yeah,
when it saw people.
My brother told me one time, because when I was a kid, whenever we get home, our dog would be really excited. My brother would go run and play with the dog, and me and my sister would try and play sometimes with a dog, and my brother would be like, no, fuck off. They'd be like, oh, well, whatever, Adam just really loves the dog. Well, later on he told me, he goes, nah, it's because the dog wasn't neutered, so he'd get really excited when we came home. So excited that he would just, you know, pop a Boone R. and then he would like,
Boonar.
yeah, it's French for boner. And then with his boonar, he would just, splooge a little doggy batter. And my brother would play receiver and try and like deflect it and sometimes get it on him so that we wouldn't have to get blasted with doggy semen and be confused young children. Because he was like 15 at the time and I was like 5. I was no way I was ready for that conversation.
I was nowhere near the end of this. Knock, knock. Well, you looked at the screen.
Who's there?
Charlie Horse.
Charlie,
I think you
what?
fucked it up, you dumb piece of shit.
It's written out for you, you son of a bitch!
I'm dead on the inside. It doesn't matter.
Draw 2. That's a...
Okay,
So next time on 3 Minute Let's Play.
Next time on 3 Minute Let's Play, Chris defeats one other boss
Wait.
and rides the high for 5 seconds before he gets immediately depressed by losing to another boss.
Through all your battles and all my rhymes, you have failed and perished 388 times.
Thank you, Goblin from Lord of the Rings. The animated one?
I don't... Oh. That might be fair. Whatever, good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody!
There is a 3-player Atari game that I have.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's oh fuck, it's called Warlock, and it's like 4-player Pong Breakout. I guess we should get into this though. We can talk about it on the show.